Today, we've got a two-game parlay with odds of 230. Boston is hosting Toronto, and Colorado is facing off against Anaheim. Listen up, guys, we're also going to have a giveaway for 3,000 rubles. Don't skip ahead, I'll explain everything in detail so you don't miss anything. On top of all this great stuff, over on my Telegram channel, just with the free picks, we're currently on a 10-game winning streak. So I highly recommend that you, yes you, subscribe to it using the link in the description. Yeah, guys, I don't guarantee constant wins. Any bet can either win or lose. But I'm just stating a fact. Right now, we're on a 10-game winning streak. And I'm not pretending to be some kind of saint who only gives things away for free. My channel also has paid picks, including picks where you pay after you win. You get the pick, place your bet, and only pay if it wins. Yes, I offer that service. With the promo code VIDEO, you'll get a 25% discount. So, if you're interested, send me a message. If not, just stick with the free picks. Alright, let's move on to the giveaway. 3,000 rubles will go to the person who puts together a parlay in the comments for Wednesday's National Hockey League games. Whoever hits the parlay with the highest odds wins. Last time, we had a real battle in the last video, One person won with odds of 5 something, I don't remember. Second place also had odds of 5, and several people hit parlays with odds of 4+ as well. Yeah, and in the video before that, someone won with odds of 2.5. So, how you bet? Just go with your gut. I can't really give you any tips on that. But today, I want to share my 2-game parlay. Boston is hosting Toronto, and we'll start with that game. Oh, I forgot. Before we start, hit that like button for good luck, for good fortune, so to speak. And, well, just to help promote my video, subscribe to the channel. Here, I break down the National and Continental Hockey Leagues. And don't forget to hit that notification bell, because I decided to film this in advance, so we can bet on the highest odds available. That way, when I release the video, you'll get a notification, and you can place the bet along with me if you want. So, Boston is just on fire right now, with a 6-game winning streak. Who would have expected this from them? It seemed like the team was in a bit of a rebuild. But they've really started to deliver. In fact, they played their last game against Toronto as well, Toronto-Boston, and the score was surprisingly high-scoring, 3-5. In my parlay for that game, I took each team over 1.5, and it hit with no problem at all. So, guys, what's to suggest that we won't see another high-scoring game? Let's be objective. Toronto is not the same team right now. Their defense is a complete disaster. I watched their entire game against Carolina today. Yeah, they scored 4 goals, but their defense is just riddled with holes. It's just that, once again, their first line and part of their second are playing perfectly. Half of their production comes from Nylander and, of course, Matthews. The other guys are on the back burner, providing support, so to speak, and they're doing okay. But 20-something shots for 4 goals, again, that's not sustainable. Still, on paper, the team isn't bad. But Boston is just on fire right now. They're steamrolling everyone. Now, at home, I think they'll do everything they can to repeat that success. As for Toronto, after that big loss, they have no choice but to step up their game. After all, that's 2 losses in a row, and both were pretty ugly, giving up a lot of goals, 5 in each. I expect Boston to score their 2 at home. And with an offense like Toronto's, they're simply obligated to do the same. So for my parlay, I'm taking each team to score over 1.5. Guys, I'll say it again, on my Telegram channel, we're on a 10-game winning streak right now. And for anyone who wants to grab the 11th win, again, I'll do my best to make it happen. But if you want to share in that joy with me, subscribe using the link in the description. It's also duplicated in the first pinned comment. And the next matchup is Colorado hosting Anaheim. Well, I want to start with the visitors, of course. Anaheim is currently in 2nd place in the Western Conference. Guys, Anaheim is in 2nd place. Yeah, last season I made a lot of money betting on them because they had an incredible finish to the season. They still had a small chance to make the playoffs, and they fought for that chance, they battled, they really showed up. Now, with a new coach and new goals for this season, so to speak, they are shining. It's just what they're pulling off. They're one of the highest scoring teams. Guys, in 15 games, 63 goals scored. And they haven't given up that many either. Considering the kind of offensive hockey they play, they've only allowed 46. Yeah, on average they allow 3 goals a game. But their offense is just on another level. Look, they played their previous game against Vegas and beat them in overtime. Then they have a back-to-back against Winnipeg, and, well, guys, it's Winnipeg. They're a solid team, and they just take them out feet first, winning 4-1. I mean, how is that possible? What's gotten into you guys? The team is just on fire. Honestly, for me, when a team is on a winning streak like this, it's psychologically a bit tough to bet on them. You're just waiting for them, thinking any moment now they're going to slip up. But they just don't, they just keep winning. I think Anaheim will make some more noise this season. The roster they've assembled is really interesting, and the management is really interesting too. And you should expect at least 2 goals from Anaheim in this matchup. As for Colorado, season after season, Colorado is considered one of the favorites for the Stanley Cup. Yeah, I mean, just look at McKinnon, as always, who, by the way, is at the top of the scoring race right now. Yeah, guys, and then there's Makar. He's the best defenseman in recent memory. He scores a lot. And what they pulled off today on a back-to-back. Yeah, they could have won in regulation, but still, they tied Vancouver 4-4. It's just that Vancouver is really hungry for wins. But still, Colorado got the job done. And that's after a back-to-back. And that's after a 9-goal victory over Edmonton. What they did against the Oilers. Honestly, I really didn't get it. I didn't expect such a blowout. Well, like I said, Edmonton, of course, they're basically vacuums for letting in goals. Both Skinner and Pickard, they just sucked in everything possible. They played an awful game. And McDavid and Draisaitl, of course, couldn't find the key to McKinnon and his crew, let's call them that. What can you expect from Colorado at home? Nothing but pressure. After all, the team is located in a very tough place for other clubs, so to speak. Because of the high altitude, the air is a bit thinner, the pressure is different. They're used to playing at home. But for anyone who comes to play them, it's a bit tough. So whether Anaheim can extend their winning streak is definitely a question. But their usual 2 goals, as I said, I think they'll manage to score them. After all, Colorado is known for its attacking style right now. And their defense, of course, still leaves some questions. And Colorado is also obligated to score their 2 at home. So each team over 1.5. I'm putting it in a parlay. The odds are 2.3. I think it's a good option. If you agree with my opinion, then bet with me and also support me with a like. And about the giveaway, like I said, participate. It doesn't matter if you're from Russia, Belarus, Kazakhstan, Lithuania, any other country. Participate. We'll find a way to pay you your, so to speak, winnings if you win. The main thing is, don't edit your comment, because it won't be counted. If you change your mind, delete the comment and write a new one. Anyway, I'm waiting for all of you on my Telegram channel. We'll try to get that 11th win. Hugs to all. Bye.